What up? I'm Digital Gringo, the patron saint of keeping it real, the godfather of punk, and today we're talking about Rage Against the Machine, one of the most important political bands of the 90s, and most hypocritical. I'm talking about those insane prices of their reunion tickets. Let's rewind for a second. Rage Against the Machine formed in Los Angeles in 1991. You had Zach De La Rocha on vocals, Tom Morello on guitar, Tim Commerford on bass, and Brad Wilk on drums. From day one, they weren't just a band. They were a protest movement with riffs. Their debut album in 92, instant classic. Songs like Killing in the Name of and Bomb Track became anthems of rebellion. They spent the 90s railing against corporate greed, government corruption, and capitalism itself. Basically, if you were a kid in the suburbs, Rage Against the Machine was your soundtrack. But here's the catch. When they reunited for their tour, their prices were going absolutely fucking bonkers. We're talking hundreds of dollars per seat up to the thousands. For a band that literally built themselves on being anti-capitalism, that was a bad look. Like, really bad. The optics were basically Rage Against the Machine became Rage with the Machine. People were pissed. They were like, how can you scream about fighting the system while charging me a month's rent for a ticket to hear you scream about fighting the system? And honestly, it's a fair criticism. But here's where I flip it back. And this is something I commented on a meme and I stand by. I said, that's why I respect Rage Against the Machine for charging a lot for tickets. Like, dude, they taught you how to fight capitalism. But you gave in and you bought the ticket. Every lesson failed. Rage wasn't selling you a show. They were testing you. They handed you the blueprint for rebellion and you folded it up and still paid Ticketmaster $800 per ticket. So maybe the point isn't that Rage betrayed us, but we betrayed Rage. So yeah, Rage Against the Machine might be hypocritical, or maybe they just held up the mirror. Either way, it proves one thing. Fighting capitalism is a lot easier when the tickets are free.